So I'm here at the Keds 1989 style event. I am interviewing the one and only Taylor Swift. She has so much to talk about, everything from her new collection with Keds to the launch of her world tour, and I'm sure a lot of other random things. I interviewed her a year ago, and I think it went really well, and I felt like that we really had a connection. But then I didn't hear from her until now. But at least I got a call, so it means that something went right. So I am going to have a couple minutes with her to have a private one-on-one. Oh crap, they're calling me and I better go. Hi.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. So it's been a year since our first rendezvous.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to be back in and yeah, I know. Like you might have lost my number because I haven't.
Well, you know,
I haven't heard from you, but
you change yours a lot. So
I do. So I'm glad I'm back in the game. We're here with Keds. We're celebrating. I want to do a really quick speed round of questions with you.
Yeah.
See how fast you can think on your feet. Some of them are based on your song lyrics. Some of them are just kind of like random that I just made up last night in my kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
That's official.
It's official. Okay. The movie that makes you laugh the most.
Anything with Kevin Hart in it.
The movie that makes you cry the most.
Love Actually.
If you could have dinner with anyone in history, who would it be? Besides me.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
That's a good one. Guilty pleasure TV show.
Married at First Sight.
Would you ever do that?
No, but I love the show. Do you watch it?
I've seen it. It kind of scares me. It's kind of like a horror film.
Don't be scared. Be entertained.
How often does someone say, does anyone ever tell you you look a lot like Taylor Swift?
They say that, and it's sort of like, come on, stop it.
You
they
don't
mean
believe
it.
them?
No, they know exactly that I am.
But every once in a while there has to be like a sweet little old lady that's just like, doesn't know.
No, because usually when people say that, they have their camera ready for a selfie. Or you get, like, I'll be walking in the mall and someone just screams out my name and points, which is really aggressive. But at least that's like a little like more like honest.
That's
rather
true.
than being like,
I don't think people know what to do, so they're
do
just
you
like,
sing?
They're just
Or how do I know you? Do I know you from somewhere? Do you go to my gym? Can we get a selfie?
I'm gonna ask for one later. So this is along the lines. Have you ever gone out in disguise?
No, because I'm really tall in heels. And so everybody looks at you like anyway, kind of like being like, that's a tall person.
Right.
And then they'd be like, that's Taylor Swift in a wig. She's clearly a horrible person who thinks she's better than everyone.
Well, what about maybe like crawling or like?
No, they're like, there's somebody crawling. That's
There's Taylor Swift
in a wig.
pretending to be a cat in Tribeca.
Yeah. Who does she think she is?
If you could raid anyone's closet that you haven't already, who would it be?
Oh, Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, good one.
Do you ever
like
pay attention to what she's got going on?
She's especially in New York
style-wise?
لی.
It's everything.
And also, you know, she has a lot of hats too.
She has so many hats.
She has her own haberdashery.
Yes.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter? Hard-hitting questions.
Both. I like both. I'm sorry, I like both.
I only like crunchy. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Do you ever go to Whole Foods and make it yourself?
I have done that before. That
oh my God,
scares me too.
it's amazing. It's amazing. Don't be scared of everything.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird are you?
So weird, but not weird like I have heads in my freezer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. We're not even going there with that.
Well, I didn't know what your spectrum is. I don't know if you're going from like, you know,
this is like Teen Vogue weird. Like,
yeah.
I ride on my shoes.
I took it to serial killer.
Yeah, you did. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I think I'm like a 7.
Oh, we're still doing this.
Well, you didn't really answer.
I'm I'm 7.
Okay, while you're performing, like let's say you're performing at the Grammys, or maybe even just something like you're just on the road, you're in Chicago.
Those are two very different things.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
It's like,
are very
okay, it could be
different.
across the board.
Any
Have
performance.
any of these things ever popped in your head mid-performance? Did I remember to turn off the stove? Maybe I'll order Chinese food for dinner.
That's what it is.
I wonder what Beyonce's doing right now.
It's usually what
that girl has cute hair.
Yeah, that and
Should I have Chinese food for dinner?
And what am I going to eat after the show? That's what I have to stop myself from being like, what did I eat? What am I going to eat now?
Yeah.
After this.
Can you show me how to get down to this sick beat?
Well, when I'm on tour, I usually go, you could have been getting down to this sick beat. It's like this sick beat.
I'm not coordinated. What's your favorite thing to shake? Shaking like a Polaroid picture, shake and bake chicken, chocolate shake, Harlem shake.
First of all, an important thing you should know about Polaroids is that if you shake them, they will run. The ink will run.
Okay.
It's a very disturbing myth because it actually counteracts what you want to happen. If you shake a Polaroid like a Polaroid picture, your picture gets ruined most of the time.
So you just let it marinate.
So that's a dark place.
Okay.
That's a dark corner of this question. But I would say chocolate shake because I want them all the time and I can very rarely have them.
Last question, because we didn't have time for any of these. Are we ever getting back together?